attended Elisha Grammar School, 1952 to 1956, and the famous London School of Economics from 1958 to 1961. He later attended the Central School of Planning and Statistics in Warsaw, Poland, 1969 to 1970. An erudite and very productive economist, Baba, who was at LSE, that is the London School of Economics, after Harold Lasky, that great and excellent socialist thinker and philosopher, is himself very much like his mentor. He is a master of Ifa divination. I remember that when Baba was living at Surulere, he has scores of people he called his children who were living with him and whom he brought up as his own biological children. Many of them are today on their own, living good lives and contributing their quota to this lingering economy. No one, possibly only he, and that possibly I think should be very well marked, can list all, and I mean all, the organizations in which he has held office or given leadership. Baba is the chairman of E-Consultants Limited since 1988. I recall that this organization is one in which such erudite socialists and economists as Badi Onimode, Comrade Olaomi, Akifadamsi, and many others served as directors at one time or the other. In fact, the E-Consultants was a training ground for many socialists in this country down the ages. In 1987, Baba became the economic consultant of the African Development Bank, Abidjan, and of course is a life member of the Nigeria Economic Society. In 1983, he was listed in the Data Bank of Social Sciences as a member of the Council for the Development of Social Science Research in Africa, Dakar. Since 1997, he has been a visiting staff of ASCON, that is the Administrative Staff College of Nigeria, located in Badagry. In 1975, Baba was appointed consultant stroke specialist, United Nations Economic Commission for Africa in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. In 1973, he became a member of the editorial commission of the Nigerian Academy of Arts, Science and Technology, that is in care of the Faculty of the Social Sciences in the University of Ibadan. In 1970, Baba became a member, Economic Commission of Afro-Asian People Solidarity Organizations in Cairo, Egypt. In 1969, he became a research fellow, United Nations Research Institute for Developing Countries in Warsaw, Poland. And since 1966, he has been an investment planner in the West African Economic Consultants and Social Research in Lagos. In 1963, Baba became a fellow of the Royal Economic Society of England. And in 1962, he became a member of the Honorary Society of the Inner Temple of England. A workaholic, his noted works include Distribution Channels in Nigeria, which was published in 1969. The following year, 1970, he published Neo-Colonial Economic Planning. 1972, the Program for Planning of Manufacturing Projects by the Kwara State Government. In the same year, he published Outline of Approach for General Economic Survey for Gongola State. In 1973, he published Dynamics of a Developing Economy, the Korean Example. And in 1974, he published Amusement Parks, Feasibility Studies for Kano and the then Northeastern states. He later published Cooperative Planning for Utilizing the Irrigation Water in Kano. And in 1988, he published for the Lagos School of Appropriate Technology, Current Political Economy of Nigeria. In 1990, he published Taxonomy of Basic Needs of Workers and their Families for the Federal Ministry of Labor. Also in 1990, he published Motivation and Evaluation of Policy Measures for the Structural Adjustment Program in some African countries for United Nations Research Institute for Social Development in Geneva. In 1993, he published the book on Imodu. It's part 1 of the Imodu biography, A Political History of Nigeria from 1939 to 1950. And in 2007, he published Process of Primitive Accumulation of Capital in Nigeria for the Center for Advanced Social Science in Port Harcourt. His hobbies include jazz, chess, and nature watch. His present engagements are myriad, and I will just list some of them. He is the chairperson of June 12 Coalition of Democratic Formations. He is a member of the South-South Commission on Science and Technology. He is the director of organization Movement for National Reformation and the national coordinator, the Socialist Revolution Vanguard, that is the SRV. He is the chairperson, Program Committee, Socialist Party of Nigeria. Baba is the president of Oodua Liberation Movement and chairman of the Board of Trustees. He's a member of Are Apakomo of Oodua. He's been the managing editor of Mass Live for very many years now. He's a member of the Board of Trustees Young Farmers Club, President of Council, Gender and Development Action, and President, Action Group, Party of Environment, Labor, Human Rights, Civil Liberties, Political, Economic, Humanists, etc., and Activists of Nigeria. And of course, Baba is a member of the Board of Trustees, Oluwide Center for Social Research. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is the great man who is honored today at the 75th birthday. It's a great thing to be on occasions like this. Like the chairman said, there have been frivolous celebrations of birthdays published in the papers and given to people to watch on television. But this is a world birthday. And I believe that everyone who is here today is here because he believes in Baba, his principles, his philosophy, and his politics. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.